I can't believe it's been 21 days for me on the elemental diet. I'm using Dr. Ruscio's low carb vanilla formula. It was such a great choice for me. I have a lot of blood sugar issues that I just get sensitive to sugars and carbs, so the low carb formula was absolutely the right choice for me. It's been quite the journey. I've healed in so many ways, not just my gut. My gut has calmed down, the inflammation, the bloating, the pain. I've had minimal bloating and pain throughout this whole 21 days. It feels good. I've had energy like I've never had before. I just hope and pray that the energy stays because I don't want to lose it once I start eating food. It's just been quite a journey. I've realized a lot about myself and a lot about food, and I feel like my attitude towards food is different now. I have a greater appreciation and maybe not looking at food as my enemy. So I'm excited to just start this next phase of the reintroduction of the elemental diet and just start adding in. Today I'm going to add in some pureed carrot and add it to some bone broth, and I'm going to stay on that for a couple days, and then I'll just keep going one by one with the different foods. I'm transitioning into a low FODMAP diet, and then after I've been on that for a while, I will start challenging some of the higher FODMAP foods to see what I react to and what I don't. So one thing that is super comforting to know is that if I ever get crazy inflamed again and my system goes all haywire and out of whack, I feel like I have this to come back to. So I can go ahead and just start the elemental diet, even if it's for a week or a weekend or 2 weeks again, 3 weeks again if I want to. I have this to fall back on. If I ever get to this point again, I can just hop back on the elemental diet, calm things down, and go slow again. It's just a great tool. So I'm excited to try some foods coming up. I did wake up with some raging candida symptoms. Like, here I am at the end, and I'm actually just feeling worse as far as candida goes. Like, I think staying on it for 21 days was just a little much, and I got an overgrowth of candida going on. So I emailed my naturopathic doctor, and I sent her an SOS like, help me. And she's gonna send something to the pharmacy for me, and she's gonna help keep guiding me along the way. She told me to just start phasing out of the ED drink for a while and add in more bone broth. So supplement that with more bone broth just to get that sugar load down so I can kick the candida now. I just want to say that I'm so grateful to everybody who has come along on my journey with me. I am super, super grateful to Denise Trudeau, the Nourished Queen at Vimergy Wellness. She has held my hand, been up with me every single morning at 5 o'clock her time, 6 o'clock my time, visualization therapy sessions, coaching sessions, guidance, nutritional guidance, symptoms, trying to help me figure out my symptoms, helping me manage stress and anxiety. Man, she has held my hand. I mean, she's been holding my hand for years. And I'm not kidding when I say that everybody needs a Denise in their life. Everybody. It's just such a great way to work through issues and figure out your problems and help from a functional standpoint to just work on healing in so many aspects of your whole being, not just your physical aspect or your mental aspect. Just, she works on my whole entire being. I kid you not. So I'm super, super grateful to her. I'm so thankful to my naturopathic doctor, Dr. Carolyn Stone at Stone Naturopathics. She has been amazing. Like I said, she just doesn't give up on me, and she's always there. I just send her an email or make an appointment, and she just always has answers. She makes sense of things. When conventional doctors have left me high and dry, she's been there to just say, hey, this is what it is. Like, let's try this, or let's try that, or let's test you for this. She's the one that's just been taking action and helping me figure out what is what. So grateful to her. I don't know what I would do without her. And I also want to give a shout out to Christine Babey, who is my dietitian, and she is with Anderson Nutrition, and she has been so good. She's been such a great cheerleader, and she's so confident that she can help me, and I love that. I found so much comfort in the fact that she's just like, yep, nope, this is it, and she's on it. She knows exactly, even if I have like a hint of an idea of what is bothering me in my diet, she can confirm it, or she can say, no, you think it's this, but actually look at this here, because I send her daily logs. She's like, you know, look at this right here, this is what's bothering you, and she helps me just step by step by step. So I would just suggest to anybody who is doing this, or who is setting out to do the elemental diet, man, have a support group around you. Get that you have your conventional doctor, and my conventional doctor was great. He was great at, you know, figuring out a few things for me and doing some, you know, diagnostic stuff on me, and so I'm grateful to him as well. Get a conventional doctor, get a naturopathic doctor, get a functional health coach and wellness coach who can, you know, take care of your whole entire being. A dietitian is great. Just as much support as you can get. When you're dealing with anything gut related, it just gets really complicated. There are so many issues and different aspects of gut health that, I mean, a lot of it isn't even known. They're just figuring things out. I mean, just in my 12-year journey dealing with all these gut issues, things have changed, perspectives have changed, protocols have changed, and it really, really is key to have those supports in place, especially when you're gonna go on an elemental diet, because when you're on an elemental diet, things flare up. Some people bloat worse when they're on an elemental diet. Some people have diarrhea. Some people have, just a whole host of symptoms, and you don't know, is it die-off? Is it the formula that your body's rejecting? Are you intolerant to the formula? So many questions can come up and arise, and it's just crucial to have people in your corner that you can call and reach out to, who know what they're talking about, who know what they're doing. And I would just say that has just been crucial to me and my success with the elemental diet. Also my family, I would give a shout out to my family, because they are amazing. They allowed me to bow out of Thanksgiving. They have been patient with me. They've been cooking. I mean, my kids are learning how to cook from this, and my husband too. He's not much of a kitchen person, but he has stepped it up, and I am so thankful and grateful to all of them. Like, my mom lives with us, so she's just been researching and watching other YouTube videos for me, just helping me along the way, guiding me. She's in there right now making some pureed carrots for me. So I mean, it's just so I'm just so thankful for the people that have helped me do this, and just to know how loved and supported I am. I'm so grateful. So it's been a great journey. Thankful to all of you for your comments and your tips and your suggestions, and for following along on my journey. I forgot to mention that I am also grateful for my son, who edited all these videos for me. He's the one who encouraged me to put all this on YouTube, and he has just been great at saying, you know, cut this out, Mom, or add this, or don't forget that, or he's just been so great. I'm super appreciative of his gifts and talents and his willingness to help his mom. So so I'm really grateful to all these people, and so thankful. And I'm thankful to all the viewers who followed along on my journey and encouraged me along the way. You guys have been awesome, and this was so fun making all these videos and having you along on my journey. It's the end of day 21, and I'm about to sit down to some broth with carrots inside, so some pureed carrots in my broth. So it's the first time I'm having anything other than the vanilla elemental drink or bone broth. And so my protocol is going to be, just to get my digestion going again, I am going to be taking some bitter herbs right before I eat, digestive enzyme, and then in between meals I'm taking Motil Pro from Pure Encapsulations just to get the motility going again. And then in the evenings I will be taking some magnesium citrate just to help move things along, since my digestive system has obviously just been paused. I haven't been going very much, so these are the things that I'm using to get my digestive system going again. So I'm about to take some of these bitter herbals, and it says to use 6 sprays in your mouth, so here goes. Oh, it's awful. Everybody's laughing at me. It's like sweet and bitter, and it's not made with alcohol. I got a formula that's made with apple cider vinegar instead, so it's not super harsh. But man, it made my eyes water a little bit. So here goes my first bite of everybody's watching me. My first bite of broth with carrots. It's not a cheeseburger. It's not a cheeseburger, but it's food and it's warm, and I'm so grateful that it's warm, so it tastes good. I just added some salt, some of my Himalayan pink salt, to my soup, and now it's actually delicious. The first bite was kind of like not so great, not so satisfying, but with the salt, it is amazing. It actually tastes better than a cheeseburger. No, not really, but it tastes pretty good. So before I started the elemental diet, and I would be eating something like this, broth and pureed carrots, I would be resentful and I'd feel deprived. I'd say, oh, I have to eat this. This is what I have to eat, poor me. But now that I've done the elemental diet for 21 days, it's so good and warm, and I say, oh, I get to eat this? It is so good, and I'm just so excited to eat it, and I'm happy. I feel so happy right now eating this broth, carrot broth. Who would ever think that anybody would be so excited to eat carrot broth? It's awesome. It's amazing. So now I think going forward, my relationship with food is going to be a lot more positive, because it's an I get to eat this instead of, ugh, I have to eat this, poor me. So that's one positive spin on it.